watching us from, say hello, 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 special greeting. Wherever you are watching us from, good evening. That's interesting. So today we are talking about something very interesting. If this is the first time you are seeing us on going live, we must say thank you for joining us. If you come across this video, good and fine, that means you want to know what is happening. So for us, there are so many things happening, but if you know what is happening in your own area, don't shy away from telling us. And we appreciate the fact that, yes, you told us what is going on. So I will sincerely appreciate that. But for us, uh, something that is happening in the area, at least we know. So, but if you have any variety, something special that is happening that you have to draw our attention to, please kindly do that. Draw my attention to that and talk about it here. So, but here in Enugu, we are talking about the crazy thing, that is going on in Enugu State. What is that crazy thing? The crazy thing is that the construction sector in Enugu seems to be having very big problem with the state government. When I say construction industry, I mean the tipper, bricklayers, almost everybody in that sector, construction industry, they are having issues. So what kind of issue is that? Now let me tell you the gist. The gist is that Enugu state government, at least for a week now, shut down the borrow pit or excavation site where tipper drivers get where they get their, what is it called again? Their chippings, their sharp sands. So all of them were shut down by the state government. And the reason is very simple. The reason is very simple. There's very big problem. And the problem is increments of the levy by the state government. Enugu state government came a while ago and increased their levy from 500 to 1,000. And they were like, this is too much. When I say their levy, I mean the tipper riders. So, and they were like, man, this is too much. So how are we going to survive paying 1,000? Then they are now asking the state government, can you make the 1,000 to be 1,000 once in a day? So that is where the problem is. That is the biggest problem. Now the state government is not interested in once per day. The state government want them to be paying per trip. And they are begging for them to pay once in a day. The argument is that once in a day is what is normal for them. Paying once a day is normal thing, not when you are paying for every trip. Then see the calculation so you understand. The calculation is that if they are paying 1,000 per trip, for 5 trips they are paying up to 5,000. So they are now asking, can we make this thing to be like 1,000 per trip? 1,000 per day. So, but the state government is interested in 1,000 per trip. The tipper leadership, tipper union, or whatever, tipper drivers, they are begging for 1,000 per day. Now, why is there a big problem now? When you look at the history of the increment, with what we find out and what we are told that from time immemorial, they are paying 100 naira. I don't know, for a long time anyway, under the leadership of, since return of democracy, maybe let me use that way, they were paying 100 naira. They paid 100 naira under Sullivan Chime, they paid 100 naira under Chimaroke Naman. Maybe Chimaroke Sullivan. When you now get to Fayugwa, the Fayugwa increase it to 500. years of Ifeanyi is now the time of Peter Mba. Peter Mba increased it to 1,000. And all these things they are being paid through. They are now begging. Can you make the 1,000 to be once in a day? But the state government is interested on payment per every trip. So that is where the biggest problem is. So this now resulted to closing down all the excavation sites where the tipper drivers can get, where they can get sand to excavate anything across the state. To be frank with you, we are not getting full gist from the Minister of Environment, which in quotes was the one that said it. So the question is, how are we going to resolve it, considering the impact in the state? As we speak, the entire construction industry in Enugu state is affected. Everybody, those who have building, ongoing projects, everybody is affected. Both the builders, both the laborers, both those who are selling other building materials. Because one, assuming you are selling cement, is it not the person who saw gravel or chippings or sand that will buy the cement? So this is why it's a vicious circle. Everybody is affected. Is it not the person who has that way? Maybe I think we'll stop this video today as we continue to monitor what is going on between Enugu state government and the tipper riders. However, if you have any fresh information, drop it in the box. If you have anything you want to tell us, drop it in the comment box. We'll be right back in the next video. Meanwhile, don't go away without subscribing to our channel and liking our video.